Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Todd Banner. Something kind of cool happened in the process of us getting rid of a lot of stuff that we are not going to take with us to our new place. A few weeks ago, I should preface this by saying, we have here in Oak Park a thrift shop, a resale shop called the Economy Shop, economyshop.org. And it's a resale shop that supports local charities. So it supports our local food pantry, our local homeless shelter, our animal rescue shelter, among others. And so I've been donating a lot of items that we don't need anymore to the Economy Shop. And so a couple of weeks ago, I drove over one morning and was taking stuff out of the car, and the attendant, the volunteer, said, "We're really backed up. If you could just leave it right outside the door here," which is normally a no-no. So I take stuff out, I go over to the door, and I look down, and what do I see? But this LowePro BP250 AW photo backpack that somebody had dropped off. And I'm telling you, this thing looks almost unused. Really interesting. So I looked, they have their sales about once a week. So I looked to see when the upcoming sale was. It was going to be the Thursday of the following week, and they open at 9 o'clock. So I made sure to put it on my phone to remind me that I wanted to go see this and get this thing. Now, I should say I'm not really a photo backpack kind of guy. I really prefer a shoulder bag because you can get to things more easily, especially if you're walking around the city, even on short hikes. I prefer a shoulder bag, generally a small one. But seeing this thing sitting there, I thought, I could probably use this, because I doubt that I will use it for travel, but probably when I go on more extended hikes in the area surrounding Chicago, might be kind of useful, especially in places like Starved Rock, where you've got a fair amount of ups and downs and climbing to do when you're on a hike. Following Thursday, my little reminder goes off. I go, oh yeah, I head over to the Economy Shop. I walk in. I had to kind of do a little looking around to find out which is one of two departments that were going to have the thing. And found a department. It was generally mostly luggage stuff. And voila, there it was, hanging on a rack. So I bought it for $12. This is about a $100 backpack. This is the Mark II version. There's actually a Mark III. One of the niggles against this bag is it's even empty. It's pretty heavy. But I put it on, wore it around, and it's really not terrible. And especially considering I have a Micro Four Thirds kit, not a full frame kit, I don't really think that's an issue. But it's pretty nice, because it's got a little compartment up here at the top, so you can have a rain jacket in there if you needed, some rain pants maybe if you need it, and then it opens up to enough room for a body and a bunch of lenses, and maybe even a flash or a LED light if I wanted to do that. So has a waterproof rain cover tucked in the bottom. So I haven't used it yet, but looking forward to it on my next more extended adventure. So actually also has a laptop slot and even a little slot within the slot for an iPad, 11-inch iPad, not a big one. So yeah, lucked out, kind of cool. Now, if Beth and I are taking a trip, we're going to be hiking. Probably I'm not going to be taking this. For really long hikes, the problem with this thing is, you notice here, it's padded. The padding is really nice. It's got a waist belt, but it has no ventilation back here. So on an extended hike, you're probably going to get pretty sweaty, and that's an issue. And I thought what I'd do here is take a little bit of time to talk about what we do on more extended trips. Generally, when I'm traveling, I will carry my camera and my iPad in this mirrorless mover 30i. And this is just for the travel part. So getting on an airplane, this comes on with me. I can fit the whole kit. I can fit, body lens with like 2 extra lenses. And honestly, when I'm traveling, that's all I really want to do. Actually, I can take 4 extra. It's Micro Four Thirds. We'll get to that. So that's to get on the plane. But when we go for a hike, I much prefer hiking with an actual day pack. So this is, get my glasses out here. This is a Gregory day pack. I forget the model number on this thing. But if you look at this pack, it's got a nice vented suspension here. So you've got airflow over your back, so you're not going to get as sweaty. And the nice thing about this Gregory is, here's the main compartment. So this is where you keep all your stuff for your hike. You get a jacket in there. You can get some food in there. It's got even a pocket within here that you can put some, what's in there? Oh, got a little knife in there. Huh. But the other really nice thing about the Gregory is that it has another compartment in the flap. And this compartment is big enough to carry a couple lenses. This is actually the 45 to 150. This is the Laowa 7.5 millimeter. Those fit in there just fine. If my 20 millimeter f1.7 pancake was in reach, it's all the way across the room, I'm not going to get it, that'll fit in there too. So that's 3 lenses. And then if I'm generally going to be carrying either my G9 or my G95 right here with the 12 to 60. Now, if I want to, I can also, instead of taking the 45 to 150, I can fit the 100 to 300 in here with those 2 other lenses, no problem. Just got to make sure that they're in some sort of padded case, and maybe throw a towel in here to keep things from popping around, and it's all good. Pretty easy to take the pack off to get to any lenses I need to change, and frankly, on a hike, I find it's most of the time to be using either the 12 to 35 or the 12 to 60, which I actually prefer for hiking, but it's because of its greater range and it's not as heavy. So that's kind of my philosophy about this. I mean, if you're going on an extended hike, I think, you see people, our last trip to the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State, and I saw guys my age and older bringing a full frame kit with several lenses, and that's just not something I want to do. Also, this has a provision for a water bladder inside it and a little slot for the mouth tube to come out. So really, really nice pack. This was, I believe, around $130, Gregory day pack. So again, I'm all about traveling as light as possible, which is probably why I like Micro Four Thirds. With the Micro Four Thirds kits, you can just carry so much in so little space with so little weight. It, I think, has huge advantages over using anything bigger. That's it for now. I'll tell you what, hopefully in the next couple weeks, I'll have a chance to use this bargain bag that I found. Just, as you might imagine, we're really busy and we're still undergoing some final negotiations on the sale of our house. We have actually put an offer on a condominium in our neighboring village of Forest Park, so we're not going to be Oak Parkers anymore. Anyway, if you like this video, hey, hit that like button. Have you gotten any bargains recently? Tell us about it. Leave comments. If you've subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I'm Todd Banner. I'll see you next time.